Welcome to our executive interview series at DefenseTalks, presented by DefenseScoop. I'm Michaela Easley, and we're here with Tom Sasala, Deputy Director of the Office of Enterprise Management at the United States Army. Tom, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. I want to start by asking, how do you see AI and automation helping the Defense Department be nimbler and more innovative?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's so many different ways that we can apply AI that it's hard to really characterize into one thing. So what I would say is break it down into a couple different things. On the business side, we really want to use it to help decrease some of the menial tasks of the users, mostly in the things that are more administrative in nature. On the policy side, we want to use AI to gain more insight into our actual policies, find out where they are conflicting with each other, where they are maybe not as optimal as maybe they could be, or maybe they're not as updated as they can be with maybe law or other things like that. And then on the warfighting side, I think that's where it could be the most impactful in terms of the defense of the nation. Certainly the generating force is where a lot of the support to the warfighter happens. But in terms of automation, the human-assisted or computer-assisted decision-making, for example, is one area where I think it'd really help the Department of Defense move out a lot faster. But also just having the artificial intelligence, machine learning algorithms clear the noise, right? And so bring the actual things that are most important to us, further, quicker, to the commander, to the decision maker, to whatever the person is using the information ultimately. And I think that's kind of the killer app for artificial intelligence, machine learning in the Department of Defense.
Great. And then as the Defense Department pushes towards CJADC2 across the military and with coalition partners, what will be the key to successfully delivering a seamless transfer of data among the services for quicker and better decision-making in the future fight?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a hard question to answer, but I will say that I'm probably going to give a slightly different answer than some other folks. The most important thing is having a unified network. Just the simple ability to talk to the other military services, to the other departments, to our foreign partners and our nations is going to be paramount, right? And then once we actually have the literal ability to send bits back and forth, right, having true data interoperability is the next step to really make JADC2 possible. So a commander cannot command a joint force, cannot do multi-domain operations unless he can actually tell the people that are doing the work to do the work, right? And so having those communication lines open, having that data transferred, and having the automation involved so that the commanders are not worrying about, where am I putting my antenna, for example. Instead they're saying, where is the enemy? How do I find, fix, and target?
Great. Thank you so much.
Awesome.